God, I am.
Oh, so you didn't have to go look it up?
Nope, I made sure to subscribe to that motherfucker so I never had to look it up again.
Let me know when you're in.
But he spelled gaming Gaming. Like, motherfucker.
Man, let me know when you're in, okay?
I'm in.
Jesus. Okay, so these are the gone files. The first person that disappeared that Layla noticed was Alan Ricken. So we go to this. The coroner never had time to properly examine Ricken's body. Abstergo must have managed to get it back. Why did they want the corpse back so soon? Was there something they did not want the coroner to know? They put on quite the ceremony for the funeral, but they could have waited a few days. It's not like he was going anywhere. I went through Case Fisher's files, and the guy does have a few buried post-mortem reports, but nothing on Ricken. There was a picture with this. I wonder where it went. Anyways, so it said marks and wounds. He had a blade damage to the trachea and a horizontal incision on the neck.
Nice.
You know what that is, right?
Seems like a cutthroat.
Seems like an assassin kill. It also said victim suffered a blow to the head post-mortem on the right side, possibly due to the fall of the body to the ground. And the right hand showed signs of slight antemortem burn patterns from unknown origins. Okay. That's the last night Alan Ricken died. Well, that's the night Alan Ricken died. No one I
How
know
many
was
nights
invited to
before
that.
did he fucking...
Shut up. No one I know was invited to that assembly. Not that I would have gone anyway. Too gilded for my taste, but still, what was the ceremony for, and what really happened that night? He was in London on December 14th of 2016 at 9 o'clock in the evening. And it was the Grand Templar Hall. That right there should have been a fucking dead giveaway in the very beginning. At least for me it was. Okay. The media reported Ricken's death as a gas leak accident. I was able to corroborate the operation with the emergency services and the fire brigade, but the information I found on the gas pressure levels that night showed they were pretty stable. Something doesn't add up. What is it with Abstergo's higher ups and unfortunate accidents anyway? And this is the channel, London Metro. Gas leak shuts down West End London District. Emergency services are still evacuating hundreds of people after a severe gas leak was reported in Holborn this evening. The incident occurred about 9 p.m. A 35-meter corridor has been put in place. At least one fatality was reported, a man named Alan Ricken. And that's where it ends.
Nice.
And so Alan Ricken had a daughter named Sophia Ricken. She was supposed to go with him. And this is the email that Layla wrote to Sophia. Sophia, I've just seen the news about your dad. Please let me know you're okay. I know you had to be there too. They're still evacuating people from the district, and honestly, that gas leak story seems like the worst cover-up I've heard in a long time. I know you told me to stop the emails, but tonight I really need to know, are you okay? Second person that went disappeared, like, or died
Missing?
mysteriously. Well, yeah, okay,
Went
shush.
disappeared.
Shush! I'm still out of it, okay? Anyways, the other person that
Alright, I'll
disappeared,
let you use that excuse.
the other person that
Did you just
disappeared,
shit yourself?
no! I blew a raspberry
Okay.
at you,
Oh,
fuck.
okay. Well, you shouldn't do that. It sounds like you shit yourself.
The other person that disappeared, or died mysteriously, is Isabel Ardent. She has 3 things for that. Abstergo took a full year to replace Isabel. Olivero Grammatica oversaw the operations here in the meantime. Simon Hathaway was a strange choice. I always thought Rickon in Grammatica never really appreciated his work, but he must be doing something right. After all, he's still here and he's not dead. Yet. Friends, it is with great pleasure that I announce today the nomination of Mr. Simon Hathaway as head of Abstergo Industries' Historical Research Division. He will be assisted by Miss Victoria Bayabu. I don't know how to fucking say that last name. Although almost a year has passed since Miss Ardent's unfortunate incident, we are confident that our long search has turned up the perfect candidate to pilot the future of the division. Mr. Hathaway presented me some innovative hypotheses which could shake up the direction of the division. I ask you to assist him in any way possible so that we can make his vision a success for us all. Submitted by Alan Rickon, Chief Executive Office. I know Abstergo well enough to suspect they weren't doing this out of charity. The Restoration gave historical research unprecedented access to Buckingham Palace. But what was Ardent doing there? What was she looking for? They never told us what really happened to her, and let's face it, the official version doesn't make any sense. What was so delicate that she couldn't send a team through normal channels? The channel, London Metro.
She was learning how to weaponize male horses.
Prominent scholar electrocuted in Buckingham Palace. Renowned historian Isabel Ardent met an unlikely end while conducting restoration work in one of Buckingham Palace's newly opened rooms. Wiring dating from the first electrification of the palace through the 1880s seems to be at the source of the incident. During World War II, many of the palace's 775 rooms were closed off for security reasons, and Abstergo's Historical Research Division just recently offered the Crown Estate to organize and oversee the restoration of those 775 rooms, apparently. Since it cuts off. I hate the fact that it cuts off. Anyway, third person that she noticed that mysteriously died was Olivier Garneau. Oliver Garneau was alive and well in Chicago in 2014, even if his disappearance was reported way back in 2013. If his money trail is to be believed, he was dining alone on May 2014. Who on earth orders an extra country gravy? This is what he ordered. One soup lobster chowder, 1 sparkling water, 1 chicken pot pie with country gravy, 1 sweet potato fry with a side of mayo, 1 Zinfandel California in a glass, 1 filtered coffee with warm milk on the side, 1 Georgia mud pie with extra whipped cream and extra cherries.
Those are pretty good.
I'll admit it. It's hard to know what's going on in this scene. From what I could tell from the CCTV footage, the plates matched Oliver Garneau's car rental, and it does look like him, but, well, that's not his best angle, to say the least. It's all speculation, of course, because the official version is that he never made it to Chicago, but I know otherwise. And the last person that she mentions is one of my favorites. Desmond Miles. She has a lot on him. Found Subject 17's initial medical report after a team picked him up in NYC and flew him over to Abstergo campus in Rome. He was fit and cleared for the Animus in September 2012, willingly collaborating in the project, and yet he was found dead 3 months later in a cave in upstate New York, apparently on the run. What happened to him, and why did he leave? Date 2012-09-03, Subject 17. Patient has no active complaints, no active distress, no prior history, blood pressure normal, over 112/78. Primary blood analysis, no significant traces of chemicals that could lead to neurologic disorder. No indication that patient would be prone to neurosis. Unlike previous subjects, patient is psychologically stable. You are clear to proceed. Damien Saravakos. One thing that I fucking remember at the end of the Ezio Auditore storyline is when you play the final ending is Desmond, his dad, and the two people who were with him, a guy and a girl, a guy from London and a girl who was a computer tech whiz, and then Hera. But Athena also shows up as well.
Yeah.
And Athena and Hera are having an argument because Hera wants out of the area she's in. The cave she's in is like a prison, a tomb for her. She wants out of it. And Athena is like, I'm not letting you out, and nor are they. But the problem is, there's apparently this big world catastrophe eliminating the human race thing that's going to happen again. Because apparently when they were still alive, when they were still present, it happened to them. And they had no way of stopping it. Desmond and his team were trying to find some type of way of stopping it before it could even happen. But as the time was getting closer and closer and closer, they had no way of actually stopping this world catastrophe from happening. Hera apparently had some way of stopping it, but she needed Desmond to sacrifice himself for it. And so, as a last-ditch effort, he told his dad, the guy, and the girl to get the fuck out of the cave, and that he was going to sacrifice himself. That way, he could save and protect the entire human race. Obviously, the two guys and the girl were like, no, there has to be another way. Athena was like, no, there has to be another way. There is another way. You can't do this, Desmond. And he told everybody basically to shut the fuck up and leave. So, they did. Athena obviously said she was fucking disappointed. And, well, Athena, Minerva, fucking whoever. But Hera kind of gave him a second. It was like, are you sure you want to do this? And he said, I have no fucking choice. And at the end, legitimately, so blinding white light, and I think I remember Hera saying, finally, my time has come. And that was the end. Fucking credits rolled, and that was the end of the game. I was like, what the fuck happened to him? You're about to find out what happened to him.
Well, I've quickly learned the best way ever just to prevent any catastrophe or to cause one.
Anyways.
Just weaponize male horses.
Abstergo had a thing for Desmond.
Everybody's fucked then.
They went for him specifically. A team was assigned to pick up a person of interest in September 2012 in Washington Square Park. They didn't even take him back to the Philly office. They flew him directly to Dr. Warren Vidic in Rome. If that's not some serious interest, I don't know what it is then. May 9th, 2014. Dug these out from Case Fisher's files. Proof that Desmond's DNA found its way back to Abstergo after all. How did he die, and what's up with those burns on his arm? So you know how Desmond had tattoos? A cool, like, tattoo on his right arm, right? Well, not right arm, his left arm, right?
Just on his arm, yes.
That's where he had his assassin's knife at. His right arm is burnt to a fucking bloody crisp.
Yeah, it does look like it.
I still don't know exactly what happened to cause him to fucking have a burnt and crisp arm. I want to know what the fuck happened. Because obviously something happened to fucking kill him and burn his right arm to a crisp. I just want to know. I know, it's only his arm. No other part of his body. Fucking, I'm pretty sure they took those pants off to even see if they were fucking burns on his legs. None. It was only his right arm up to his elbow. Which is where he held his assassin's knife at.
Was it his right arm or his left arm that he had?
It was his right arm. It was his right arm. He was a righty. I should know. I played enough of it.
He was the one that played Ezio, right?
He's the one who played Ezio Auditore because he was a direct descendant of him.
Ezio, in some of the earlier ones, he would have the 2 Assassin's Blades, not just one.
He only had one though.
Because I used to play the
Yeah.
game and everything, and I would walk
You're
between two
not
people
wrong.
and I'd assassinate blade them both.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's in the game. They only had one assassin knife blade for Desmond though. Because don't get me wrong, as you play the game, you can get 2 assassin knives. You can get both contraptions. But they only had one for Desmond. Because in the first part, when you're first playing as Ezio Auditore, Desmond wakes up at Abstergo Industries, and he's trying to get out, but he can't. Like, they're kind of treating him like shit, and he's like, I didn't sign up for this. And they're like, well, too late, you're here, you're not leaving. And so, the girl that he ends up fucking accidentally killing because fucking Minerva decides that, she wants to control his body for a split second, fucking, is a part of a small group of 3, which is her, the tech whiz, and the guy from London, who is a historian. They all break Desmond out of Abstergo. And as he goes in and out of the Animus, obviously the bleeding effect gets a little bit better of him, but at one point they're checking on the defenses in the building that they have, and he is doing phenomenal. He's obviously, everything that he learned from the Animus has not only heightened like his senses, but has made it to where everything that he does is reflex. So he can legitimately run from, like, you jump from rafter to rafter and do everything that you could do in Ezio Auditore's storyline. So, like, in Ezio Auditore's time, you could do that all
that realistic for him, considering he'd have to have the body type to actually be able to do it too.
And he did. That's the thing, he did.
From the way his body looks, he don't look like he had the body type for it.
You didn't have to be super muscular to do some of that stuff, you know that, right?
Well, yeah, I know, but he doesn't really have, like, the body for it.
I mean, it looks like he doesn't, but he does. Obviously, he could do it all in, not like record time, but obviously he could do it. Because with his mind being in, you know, the Animus, it's putting him through all that. He could do all that stuff in that, and so if you spend enough time in there, obviously it's going to screw with your mind just a little bit, and it's going to make your body feel like you've been there, you've done that, you can do those things again. And since he was a direct line of Ezio Auditore, it makes sense that he could do those things. He just never did them before. But, fucking, yeah, I just want to know what the fuck happened to his arm. That's what's killing me. Because at the end of that, like I said,
like you don't him too.
You don't know what happened. All you hear is all I remember is a big flash of light. Desmond is gone, and I hear Hera as she stands on this on like this fucking rocky pathway saying, "Finally, it's my time." And it zooms out of the cave, and you see where the cave is at, and then just the game ends. Fucking pisses me off. I'm like, what the fuck happened to him?
There's probably something more to it in later games.
Probably something more to it later in this one, which is probably what turns Layla from Abstergo to the Assassins. Anyways, the cool thing about when I was playing with Desmond is I could get in and out of the Animus anytime I wanted. Origins, I can get in and out of the Animus anytime I wanted. In Odyssey, I really can't get in and out of the Animus anytime I want. It's only every once in a while. Anyway, when I was playing as Desmond, I could go through his emails. Obviously, I did because I wanted to know more of the story and I wanted to know what was being said to the group. William Miles' final messages to his son Desmond. Miles Sr. was in Cario when Abstergo found him. Looks like Subject 17 busted him out of our Italian facility a few days before he died. I know you think it's dangerous for me to head to Egypt on my own, and you're probably right. Wouldn't be surprised if Cross is already there, which is another assassin turned Abstergo agent. He's just crazy. They're looking these things up. They're locking these things down and left and right, but we don't have a lot of options. If there's a chance to grab the last power source, we've got to take it. I promise I'll be careful. I've been fighting these bastards since before you were born. Literally. They're gonna be here soon. Trapped me in this damn museum. Should have taken more precautions. I'm sorry, son. It wasn't fair for me to come down on you the way I did. You never asked for any of this. I should have been more understanding. I hope you can forgive me. I love you. That was one of the last messages I read before I had to go do the scene of me going and saving Desmond's dad. Mind you, I died like fucking 5 times. Because fucking my guy wanted to go an opposite direction of what I wanted to go. Cause like I had to do some weird like fucking Mission Impossible bullshit where I had to get up on a skyscraper that was still being constructed, and I had to fucking run and jump and open my parachute at just the right time to land on the helipad in a building. Oh my god, it was fucking crazy. I felt like fucking Jason Bourne.
Good for you.
Death. It's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it's William Miles, Desmond's father. Why did Abstergo detain him? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? No. No, that's not what I wanted. Where is it at? No, where is it at? I fucking had it. There should have been at least a picture, or yeah, there it is. Fucking now it wants to do it. So, you see how he's kind of looking up?
Uh-huh.
Look at this right there. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, that's the top of Desmond's head. Because in that entire scene, he had his hood over his head. And he was wearing a white jacket with a red stripe on the hood. So, like, legitimately, if I'm not mistaken, that is Desmond right there. And that's the reason why his dad is looking up at him. And that's also another reason why they all have guns out.
Well, they don't really have them trained on him, though, which is...
No, because they were planning on him coming peacefully. Obviously, he's one man out of, like, what, 4 or 5?
I still would have been pointed at him like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Which under normal circumstances would have been smart. But that scene, they didn't have them trained on him. They had him as a threatening tool, basically, because they knew that he couldn't do anything to get out of there. They were wrong.
Threatening if you point them at him.
They were wrong, obviously, because fucking I did get out of there. Did you just type something? Hello. I think that's Emma? I have no idea. It looks like a Greek name, though. But yeah. So, this file thing right here just got me, like, all kinds of excited when I was like, she has something for Desmond Miles. Oh, shut up.
For you.
Actually, you want to see the cave a little bit? Because I'm currently in Egypt.
1 bar. No?
Half a bar. Okay. So this is Layla, by the way.
Here's the blueprint for my dialysis system mod.
Could have used a bigger fluid chamber.
I can tell.
Could have used a bigger piece of tape over your mouth.
Whoa, so aggro.
So aggro. Did she really just say so aggro?
The genetic sequencer blueprint. Never got the creases out.
I didn't realize that I had papers missing around the area. Whoops. Doop doop doop. Anyways, so yeah, this is the cave. Yep, I'm in Alexandria. I don't know if I can go anywhere, honestly. I want to see how far I can go in the desert.
I'm at the part where you just said I'm in Alexandria.
How far can I go?
Shouldn't get
Oh,
too far from the cave.
that's as far as I can go. That's bullshit. Damn. I can't go far. That makes me sad.
Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla. Abstergo's blueprint for the portable Animus. Still a piece of shit.
You sure love polishing it, though.
Do I have any more somewhere? No? Okay. Didn't think so. Okay, so now that you've looked outside, this is the inside. Where is it at? There it is. So the guy that I'm playing as, Bayak, this is his tomb.
Come forth by day,
Yeah?
and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
And then, come on, let me interact with that.
Gladstone Kittredge Esquire. You're fucking kidding me.
Memphis of excavation site 1877. And so the cool thing is, Bayak has a wife, right? Her name is Aya. This is where she's at.
Uh-huh.
Your story will be told.
This is her body. And then obviously I had to climb out of here. And this is how I got back to where I needed to go. Which, believe me, I thought this was fun. Because at first glance, Layla doesn't look like that kind of person who would be into parkour. Like, legitimately. And half the shit she's doing right now is assassin-based, which I find even more funny. Doop, doop, doop. Doop. Come on, let me up. Thank you. Excuse me. I didn't do that on purpose. And now it looks like you have bled through your pants, my lady. I don't appreciate that. Come on, game. Stop fucking up on me. Thank you.
It's our time of the month.
It kinda it kinda does look like it, doesn't it?
You had to sit there and look at her ass for a second just to be like, hee, it does.
Uh-huh, I know.
God damn it, Dakota.
Shut up. Go through the creepy spider webs. Whee! Okay. That's the cave. As boring as it is.
Honestly, I think it'd be fun to explore some caves and shit. But then again, my arachnophobia is like, hey, fuck you. Hey, fucking Final Fantasy.
I was hoping you'd notice that.
Fucking cactuar. It's a Moogle.
Dean never puts in enough snacks.
The question mark Egyptian mysteries, secret science investigation. Investigation, hidden chambers and pyramids. Were they built by aliens? Light on the myths and the proofs. Traces of ancient technologies, connections with gods or aliens. Don't miss encrypted messages surrounding the Sphinx. Interview the famous Egyptologist and scientist Dr. Libeth E. Everett. And the afterlife, signs of ancient Egyptian spirits among us. Yes, I'm gonna go back to the Animus.
There's probably about a 6-7 second time delay.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. Never mind, about a 10-second time delay.
Why does it keep buffing for you or something?
No, I just said something and then counted to when I could hear my voice again.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tax collectors ask for too much. It's not worth it.
But what can we do?
I will not put words between your teeth, but I am going to pack my things and travel to Litopolis. Master Tahaka is building a wonderful place for all.
It is tempting. But all my family is here. You are lucky to have no wife or children. You can just leave.
Do I do it? Do I not? No,
What you trying to do?
I'm debating on buying that. I was. Not anymore.
Yes, nice to see you too, dog. Come on, everyone.
They're off now! Yeah, get out of the way. Block the way! Give me time to get loose!
Nope.
Yalla, yalla. master needs us! Hurry! Take your positions.
If I end up going to sleep while you're doing this, just, like, whisper racial slurs into my ear until I wake up.
These crops need to be
Not
loaded for
doing that.
transport by the day's end.
A little more than a moment of my time, don't you think?
I'm sorry. We are normally two, but my son cannot keep up.
One thing at a time. Let your boy rest. I will help you collect your harvest. He is too young to be working the fields.
I know it, but my field hands ran off when I couldn't pay. The tax collectors demand all my grain, or they will burn my house
I
down.
mean, if they're really good, I might, you know,
Thank you, sir.
wake up,
Now I'll be able
and
to
laugh
place a
at
crate
'em?
whose dogs are.
and that'll probably be the quickest way to wake me up.
Tell me about these tax collectors.
They ride the roads all around sites.
That or screaming in my ear.
Mostly to the outskirts.
I might scream in
Their
your ear.
rabbit master, Safed,
Oh,
has
Kiki.
them tax the people for all they have.
Let me see if I can find them and convince them to change their ways. You work on your farm and raising your boy.
Yes, Nick. Now that he can get some rest, I think my boy will get back his strength. The gods praise you.
So you're just sitting over there doing that for him, while it would took him about 10 seconds to do the same thing you just fucking did.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand, like, NPCs in games. Also, why was your character like so much of a bitch that they couldn't pick up more than one at once? It was fucking straw.
Stay there.
And then he put it on his shoulder like, oh, just happy.
Beach. Beach.
Where did you hear that?
Some of the gods.
Huh?
And what did they say?
Oh, I
Past
can
the feet
place
of
it like
victims
that.
buried
Okay.
in the desert.
Okay. That is done. There's a quest.
If you really want a quick way to knock out a town, go poison the water supply.
I'm not doing that.
Why not? It'll be the quickest and easiest way.
Because I'm not doing that.
What I would do.
I know it's what you would do.
If tax collectors ask for too much, it's not worth it.
But what
The
can
most efficient way of murdering everyone.
Yeah, you all have the same fucking thing. Ooh.
Make sure the children drink first, though.
I'm not doing that.
It is tempting. But all my
Why
family
did her
is here.
head turn that
You are
way?
lucky to have no
I
wife or
don't
children.
know. We don't question this.
I want to question it.
Can I tempt you with something? All right.
Oh, get up here and lay down, Ava. Gudam Beach. I heard that.
Sold. Goodbye.
Where did you hear that?
Come on, girl.
Where'd I go?
Yeah, I know. Damn, this jerky tender as shit.
Master Tahaka's wife is so kind. I cannot thank the gods enough for delivering her to us.
home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
Give me your aid. I order you. Will not you accompany me? Sekhmet favors the generous. Medjay, help me, I will pay you.
What do you need?
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pain. I beg you.
I will seek him out.
Do be quick. I will await you here.
Damn fucking dog keeps running me here. Hello, doggy. You gonna come in? You gonna just stand there and look at me?
Perfect. Foulest of
And
foul.
here is Claudius.
Did you? Cordially can talk?
Fuck's sake.
Why would you jump in the water with them?
Because I have to kill them somehow.
Jumping in the water with them don't look like a good idea. I'll also go ahead and say this. There's no way you would have beat the fucking alligators in the water like that with the spear. And the way you're swinging the spear.
The crocodiles are dead. Now to speak to Claudius and
crocodiles,
find out why
whichever.
he came out here.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
Claudius, you are drunk.
He's drunk.
Yes, that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 years.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, Mother will be so pleased.
Yeah. Sure, you have a wife, but after I return you to her, it's probably not going to be there for much longer. Please drown. Really? Is she not gonna... thank you. Jesus fuck.
Just
What was
Just
your
go
reason
over
for
there.
going out there, Claudius?
and shove him
I
off the
was
boat,
going
and then just leave him in the ocean. Water.
Remember,
Yes.
I came from Alexandria for the festival, and some kind of someone offered me to drink all night for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here?
Oh, right. Then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, Can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. My friends in the city will never believe it. Did you say something about a wife?
Yes, yours.
See, I do not understand that. How could I have a wife? I am a virgin. At least I think I am.
I will hear no more on this subject. You can take it up with your wife.
But you do not understand. Every woman I've ever tried to...
Please, shut up.
I am sorry.
My God.
This fresh wind off the river is good for me.
Your character's like, please shut up!
I'm feeling much more clear-headed now.
Splendid.
There you are, my dear. I was worried about you.
Dionysus, I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Show him what happens when you fight. My brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
Praise. And thanks. You saved my life. And my purse.
In future, be careful when drinking with strangers.
one swipe of the spear and they're dead.
Well, you shouldn't have been doing dumb shit, dumb bitch, and your brothers wouldn't be dead. I like how nobody gave a fuck that you just murdered them either.
Nope. Not one fuck given.
Get out of the way! Has anyone seen my Book of the Dead? Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Medjay? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When their leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite
He looks
me
blind.
with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Medjay is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
The leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
We live nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, the book is gone. You will find Mother in the field of reeds without it. I promise.
That warrior will find the book.
Is he searching for the fucking Necronomicon or some shit?
Book of the Dead.
That's the Necronomicon.
His Book of the Dead.
There's multiple books of the dead?
There's personal ones, and then there's the Necronomicon that you know. I think.
And then there's the Death Note.
Yes, and then there's Death Note. Huh.
You're just facing a bunch of low-level fucks, aren't you?
Uh-huh, right now, yeah.
Shit! Hey, wait! You're ready.
Where did it go? Come down here, bitch! Really? Fuck. Oh, thank you, guys, for fucking pulling the body towards me. That works wonders.
How many times were you gonna try to fucking hit him?
I don't know. He kept fucking moving away from me. The funny thing is I've already been here.
Here is the Book of the Dead. Becca will be pleased.
Yep, I've already been here. Nah, no snake.
Now to return the book to the old man.
Thought you could steal from me?
Thought you could live?
Whoa. Has your father left us?
His good life is over. He was too weak to live till you return.
May he be conducted in peace.
He was in despair that his cow would not join my mother's.
Where is his body? It is not too late.
You are a blessing from the gods. He receives the rites in the small temple.
You, Miss Neo-Gideon?
Old man, your book. May it guide you to your wife's side. Whoa.
Ah, yes, because I won't break my back doing that.
I like how there's just items specifically just stacked up in certain places.
Are you guys legitimately only gonna have those ones? So boring. Sure as hell don't like the one that I'm wearing. Ah. There's an alpha animal here. Where? Ah. Right there. I missed. Cute little shit. Ah, yes, because I could totally push this body around. The fuck did I just break?
Why do you...
Oh, did I break oil?
Scene of death. I should investigate. Was this a terrible ceremony? There is so much blood, as if some butchery occurred here. But the elements have eroded many of the signs.
Almost fell asleep.
Scraps of a
We
message.
call upon Serquet,
There's
who
too much
holds
missing.
the breath and delivers the poison. We bring priests of the 4 gods to their sacred places, and we give them the glorified rights to meet Serquet. In her place of power beneath her heavenly sign, their powerful divine organs contain the secrets of divinity. We sacrifice them to appease the goddess of magic and medicine.
Sekhmet, the goddess of hunters. But there are scratches here, above the statue's stomach. What does it represent?
Don't they remove, like, the liver?
They remove all the
Scraps
organs.
of blood and flesh.
No, I meant, like,
There was a
isn't that the
body here.
one that they consider
crocodiles must have
the
devoured it.
most healing or some shit?
I have no idea. I know that they
The
remove
lid
all
of
the
a sarcophagus.
organs.
There was a symbol here, but it is too damaged for me to make out.
I know what
Troubling.
symbol it is.
This reminds me of a sign of Serket I have already seen.
Uh-huh.
Many of the clues are eroded, but this death was violent, purposeful, and obscene.
I know what sign it would have been. It would have been the same sign that I've run across a few times.
All hell Satan?
Damn it.
Yes.
Can I not break this?
If it's like other games, you have to be up, like, high enough, then jump down and do a plunging attack on it.
That's not what I wanted to do. Day 1, we finally set up camp. We have enough food and materials to last us a few days. Tomorrow we start searching the ruins. There's sure to be an undiscovered part to this old temple. Earlier I heard something rustle in the reeds. Page M says it's nothing. I hope he's right. Day 2, nothing written. Well, I know what happened. The Crocs got them.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh shit. There it is. That was a level 12. I don't remember how to fucking do a plunging attack. Cause I don't use them because fucking it does it for me automatically. This is kind of stupid. I don't want that.
It's probably R2. I don't fucking know.
Let's try it. I just pressed it and it wasn't working. Fuck. There we go.
Yeah, that didn't seem to work.
That was an R1, not R2. Okay. Do. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
You cannot stay in there! You are only making it more difficult on yourself! Ugh. My idiot brother has barricaded himself inside.
Who is it that you're speaking to? It's one of them, isn't it?
No, you fool! He fears Sefetu's men, but hiding his head in a bush solves nothing.
I am not an ostrich. Do I hear horses? Is it them? You better run!
Please, if it does not work, Sefetu's tax collectors will do something terrible.
I'm not sure I can convince him, but I will keep an eye out for these tax collectors. Perhaps I can persuade them to leave you alone.
And by persuade, I mean kill. Wait, what? What the fuck did I just do? Oh, that was great.
Whoa.
Move! Now! Hey! What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm running on a horse.
vigilant.
Get your ass in here. Hey, princess enough.
Hey!
Hey, big man. Yeet.
Work with me! Give me time to get clear!
Ooh. Ah.
Hey! You're dead.
Set up as you will not escape. Got you now. Ah! Ah! Die, you corpse!
Time to die. What? Die, mongrel! Getting tired? There you are!
I got you!
Take you! Stand and fire!
Jesus. Fuck's sake, come on. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hey, Yosef, you still awake? I will be right back.